I know what you need from me. I know what you want from me. I know.
Yo, welcome back to the Specific Person channel. I'm your host, SP, and I've designed this channel to help you guys become what is specifically required to obtain everything that you personally desire. If you're not a current subscriber, do me a favor, click the subscribe button, and if you like this style of content, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below. Now, and if you're kind of trying to figure out what I discuss on this channel, please go back through the playlist specifically for you, and that'll kind of get you up to speed as to what I discuss on this channel or the type of content that I produce for this channel. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna get right into it. Oh wait, one more thing. I just want to be clear. If you guys see me and it looks like I'm wearing the same thing in every video, it's not really I'm wearing the same outfit or I'm batch recording. It's just that I have a bulk of t-shirts. I mean, I placed an order and they gave me like double. So if you guys see me in the same thing over and over again, it's not that, you know, I'm just making like a ton of videos in one day, like I'm making 1,000 videos in one day. No, I just got a whole stock of t-shirts. But anyway, now in this video I'm going to talk about, you know, because a lot of people wonder, is it me or is it them? Is it me that's bringing the problems to the relationship, or is it the other person? And I'm here to tell you that it's both, and at the same time it's not completely both. And I say that because we as people have been programmed, you know, toxic. This is so much toxic programming that goes on in the modern society that when we get into relationship with one another or we make a connection, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleared out within ourselves before we can completely and, you know, have a wholesome relationship with another person. That's why I say to always strive to be the best version of yourself and work on yourself before you get connected to another person, because it'll save you a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of, you know, frustration, because we attract what we are. And so if you have some toxicity, some issues that you need to work out within yourself, and you're going to attract somebody else that's going through something similar, or it may not be completely similar, but it's at the same level. So they have toxicity in a different area of their life that they have to work through, and you can have toxicity in another area of your life that you're working through. And, you know, you guys will meet and it'll be chaotic because there's so much trauma, there's so much unpacked baggage that has to be cleansed out, you know, that has to be purged out of your system. And so that's why I tell people, like, yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. Just understand that you are a being that's working through, that's breaking through the matrix, as they say, you know, purging everything that doesn't serve the higher you, your higher self. And once you start to elevate, and once you start to really, you know, resonate with the higher, what's the word I'm looking for? A higher level, or more of a, you know, wholesome growth within yourself, and you'll start to attract other people based on the level that you're at. So if you're at a higher conscious level and you're resonating at a higher frequency and you're purging, you're working through all of your internal issues, and you start to meet other people that are of better quality as far as levels of toxicity, where they are purging out theirs as well, and they're working on becoming a better version of themselves too. And you guys will come together and you'll see that the connections or the relationships will be a lot more wholesome, a lot less traumatic, a lot less chaotic, based on the fact that both of you guys are working through the toxicity, breaking away from the programming that has been indoctrinated onto both of you guys from the society that we are all in. I mean, because think about it. I mean, and that's one reason why I tell you guys not to watch the news, because the news pumps so much toxicity, so much fear, so much hate, so much division, that it's no wonder why so many people that constantly watch the news, they're always in a state of fear, in a state of panic, in a state of lack, in a state of frustration, in a state of anger, in a state of misery. And, you know, and they have to find other sources to pacify that. And ever since I've cut out the news, I've cut out watching the news, I felt so much better. And it's been years since I watched the news, and I feel so much better. That's why I tell people, Like, it's cool to be aware of what's going on, you know, if you catch an article or whatever, but sitting there day after day, starting your day watching the morning news, or ending your night watching the night news. No, don't do it, because those are two critical times when the brain is most susceptible. That's why they put on the news in the morning, because your subconscious is still highly susceptible within the first 2 hours of you waking up and prior to the first 2 hours of you going to sleep. That's when your brain is most susceptible. That's when the subconscious is most susceptible. Therefore, that's why they put the news on in the morning. That's why they had the news on at night. And when you start to feel lethargic in the afternoon and you get into that drowsy, sluggish state in the afternoon, that's why they had the afternoon news on, you know? And it's just like they're really trying to push the programming, push the fear, push the doom and gloom. That's why I tell you guys, like, you have to work on yourself, purging the toxicity out. And you will start to match with other people that are doing the same thing. So it's not just you, it's not just them, it's the both of you guys, and it's the society we live in as a whole. And if you truly want to manifest that magical, perfect relationship with your SP, work on you. You know, work on you. And then a different version of them will come into the picture based on the fact that you're presenting yourself in a different manner, and you're, you know, realizing that, okay, it starts with me, and I have to work on my issues, I have to purge my issues, I have to fix myself, and then I can imagine my SP as the version that I would like them to truly be, without any hangups, without any resistance towards it. And then you'll start to manifest, you'll start to see a different version of that person come into the fold, or, you know, interact with you. So yeah, guys, just really just take this, you know, think about it, let it really sink in that it's not just you. I know because people always say, yeah, it's you. You bring the bad events into your life, and, you know, you attract these things, which is true to an extent. But at the same time, you're attracting the things that have issues to work on too. So you're attracting, you know, the job where it's chaotic, where there are things that need to be addressed within that company. You're attracting another person that has issues that need to be worked out as well. So it's always a balance, meaning that if you have something to work on, it's not completely you, because you're going to attract somebody that balances that, somebody else that has issues that have to work on theirs too. And if you're not completely happy within your life, and it's a little bit chaotic, then you're going to attract different things, like a job where you're not truly satisfied, where it's chaos at work, because it has to match who you are. It has to match what you are. So yeah, guys, just I want you to really take that, you know, and really work on yourself. Take away what you can from this video. And as always, guys, keep loving your heart. Peace on your path. Until next time, we out.